It is day 6, and we are still stacking balance with our 21 micro shifts. Today, we're going to talk about creating space for yourself by giving your phone a little break. Here's something really wild and honestly disturbing. A study from the University of Texas found that just having your phone visible, even if it's off, it can be off but visible, reduces your cognitive ability by 10%. Your brain, it is constantly aware of its presence, and that is distracting. So today we're going to break that cycle and introduce break cycles into your day. So the challenge is really simple. Put your phone away for 1 hour. Now, I want you to be very intentional with when that hour is going to be. Do you want it to be during dinner time? Do you want it to be the first hour when your kids get home from school, or the first hour of your day so that you can really start your day on your terms? Or maybe it's the last hour of the night. Okay, I just have to say there is so much science around that it should definitely be the last hour of your night. I also think it should be the first hour. I also think it should be during dinner time. You pick, because there's going to be benefits wherever you choose, but be intentional and decide what could make the biggest impact. Maybe it's the biggest impact on your productivity because there's some big things you've been really wanting to do and you're tired of feeling frustrated that they haven't happened yet because you got distracted. Or maybe it's your relationships and you're like, I need to make this stronger. And so I'm going to take this hour so that I can be all in with my kids or my partner, my spouse. You get to be really intentional and you get to pick where it is. And then I want you to not only turn on Do Not Disturb, but I want you to put your phone somewhere where it is out of sight. That could be in a drawer. You could just go plug it in and charge it in another room, whatever you want it to be. Use this time to focus on something that matters to you. Whether it's spending time with your family or working on that project or just relaxing without distraction, that sounds pretty wonderful. I did an episode talking about balancing screen time as a mom. It was episode 108. We'll make sure it's linked because this is something I'm so passionate about. I have thought about, I have spoken about, I have encouraged, and I have had to work on it myself. And I have found the most incredible results in taking control over my phone. It's really easy to get addicted to our phones. The honest truth is that there are millions upon millions, really we could probably get into billions at this point, of dollars that are being invested in how to keep us inside platforms on our phones, keeping it accessible and keeping it right next to us. And it robs us of our focus. It robs us of real connection. You know, we live in a time where we're the most connected we've ever been in the history of the earth. I mean, we're living what we saw in Back to the Future, where we can see each other on screens. And yet, it's one of the loneliest reported times we've ever had. Maybe that's because all of this digital connection isn't quite cutting it. And we need more face-to-face, in-person connection, and we need to just feel more present. When's the last time that, you scrolled for, quote, just a minute, and then you look down and you're like, oh my gosh, it's been 30. We've all done it. Putting your phone away, it's going to allow you to be fully present in your life for that hour. And then maybe you let it grow from there. This isn't just about reducing screen time. It's about giving your brain a break from the constant stimulation. Studies show that these regular breaks, they improve focus, they reduce stress, and they even help you sleep better. That's, where I was talking about like not looking at our phones. We've all heard the research. Right before bed, we sleep better when we don't have that screen light going at us, when we don't have all those stimulations that come with our phones. The first conscious break cycle I ever took was right when the kids got home from school. I would put my phone in a drawer and I would make sure for the first hour I did not look at phones at all. And then I added more things like let's not even have our phones at the table. And then not having my phone at the beginning of my day and not having my phone at night. And now, honestly, I kind of never know where my phone is. I joke that the only reason I wear a watch is so that it can tell me where I left my phone. it feels really great to not feel so dependent on technology. And I'll tell you, my family has gotten very creative of how to get a hold of me because everybody knows I don't know where my phone is. So your phone, it's about having it work for you, not you working for it. Taking control of when and how we use our phones, it's a really simple way to reclaim balance. So today, the challenge, pick your hour. Where's it going to be? You're going to set your phone in a drawer in another room, and you're not going to look at it. Put your phone away for that hour and enjoy the freedom. I want you to share how it went with your accountability pod. Tell them which hour you're planning to use. Is it before bed? Is it dinner time? And why? Inspire one another with the stories of what happened when you set your phones down. And I will see you tomorrow for day 7, where we're going to tackle a little bit of physical decluttering. I'll see you then.